Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Afternoon English News with me, Suchitra Rajkumari. We have the headlines first. IPFM advisor Asanka Sar blames state government's failure to deploy adequate security personnel for Myanmar-based terrorist attacks on border villages in Manipur. Kuki Inpi Manipur alleges diverting charter of demands submitted by Kuki's people to Manipur government and security forces is an attempt to deny true justice. Now we have the news in a bit more detail. Advisor of Indigenous People Forum, Manipur Asanka Sar, has asserted that Myanmar-based terrorists were able to cross international border and carry out attacks at border villages in Manipur's Kamjong district due to lack of adequate security measures along India-Myanmar international boundary. Asanka Sar said this during an inspection visit by Manipur's CSOs at Zet Soro, Wangli Bazar and Namli, which came under attack by Myanmar-based KNA-B and PDF on the morning of May 7. During the attack, Myanmar-based armed groups burnt houses, looted valuable items, and fired towards civilians. Speaking on the sideline, Asanka Sar said a police outpost in Namli has only 6 personnel, with a head constable and another 3 constables, along with 2 VDF personnel manning the post. He said the personnel do not possess good weapons, good communication gadgets, and the area still is not connected with electricity or phone network, which makes it even more challenging for them to protect the people and their properties from attacks which are carried out by Myanmar-based armed groups.
Hojik khunja mayam lerise yanglaga koi yamna nungsi mai thandadana leiba haibase hojik Manipur da dunya gadai da lege haiba mai thandaraga fajana solar matam khara pirambasu nate adu mi coaching koya loina makta hojiki mobile ki facility phangra kanda sikumba trade center amada aduga tungi tamakta Manipur gi achauba asama thamba commercial hub ama ICP hangane na leiba mafamse da mobile ki facility leite haibase akhoi state ki government gi khakta natana praja akhoi oina ikai rakhre Manipuri Chama in Ikai, and the state government Ikai Bakang the show, Aqua Prajadi Ikaiban and Loire, and Atuba Matam the Masi, Pantopio, Tambio Hibase Aina, Numika Sida, Kudong Chaba Lauraga, Masi Tamjabani.
Kuki Inpi Manipur Kim, the apex body representing Kuki's people, has accused both state government and security apparatus of deliberately ignoring its charter of demands while failing to deliver justice over a series of grave atrocities. Speaking in this regard, Information Secretary of Kim, Zhang Haolun Haokip, said it was deeply disturbing that despite prolonged struggle of Kuki's people for justice, government has continued to remain indifferent to the legitimate political and humanitarian demands raised by the organization. He expressed outrage over absence of arrest in connection with the barbaric killing of Kuki's church leaders, calling the inaction a glaring example of selective justice and institutional apathy. He also raised alarm over the fate of 14 Kuki's individuals allegedly held captive by Naga groups in Senapati district, describing the situation as deeply unsettling and unacceptable. Strongly condemning the ongoing combing operation being carried out in Kuki's inhabited areas, Haokip asserted that such actions, instead of targeting the actual perpetrators behind killings and abductions, have only intensified fear, insecurity, and trauma among innocent civilians.
The Kuki Inpi, on behalf of the Kuki people, strongly condemns the relentless combing operation carried out in Kuki areas. We condemn the selective justice that is being carried out under the state and security agencies, which is bringing fear and insecurity, which is instilling fear and insecurity in the life of innocent Kuki civilians. It is right, rather, for the state and the security agencies to investigate, identify, and arrest the culprits of the barbaric killing of the church leaders and to ensure the safety and the immediate and unconditional release of the hostages until these conditions are met. Any unjustified operations, whether by the state or central security forces in Kuki Zo areas, will be met with strong opposition collectively by the leaders of the various civil society organizations and all the Kuki Zo people.
The Kuki Students Organization General Headquarters KSOGH has strongly defended Tony Singsit following his May 15 interview on Zonet Media, clarifying that his remarks were entirely factual, evidence-based, and drawn from credible public sources. According to a statement from his Department of Information and Publicity, the student body rejected claims that Singsit fabricated information or spread personal propaganda during the broadcast titled Kuki Conflict Explained, a conversation from the Kuki perspective. It maintained that his comments directly reflected official public assertions previously made by Zeliangrong United Front ZUF regarding the ambush of the three pastors. The organization stated that Singsit's observation about mobilization strategies used by Tangkhul Nagalong TNL are well documented within the public domain and are neither imaginary nor manufactured. KSO General Headquarters condemned the personal attacks and criticism directed at Singsit as completely baseless, unjustified, and misleading. It also accused TNL of selectively focusing on minor, insignificant details in a deliberate attempt to undermine Singsit's credibility. United Naga Council has strongly condemned killing of 3 Thado church leaders on May 13 and rejected allegations linking Nagas to the incident, asserting that all Naga civil society organizations and national groups across Nagalim have denounced the murders. In a press statement issued, UNC described the slain church leaders as warriors of peace and understanding and pledged support to all lawful efforts to bring perpetrators to justice. UNC alleged that Kuki groups launched a misinformation campaign accusing Nagas of involvement in the killings and questioned the timing and contents of condemnation statement issued by Kuki Inpi Manipur shortly after the ambush. The council claimed the statement indicated possible prior knowledge of the attack and demanded that Kim provide concrete evidence to substantiate allegations against Naga groups. UNC also criticized security forces, including the Indian Army, over their response to the hostage-taking incident that followed the ambush, alleging failure to launch immediate rescue operations despite the proximity of security establishments. It further expressed dissatisfaction with security arrangements in vulnerable Naga areas, terming them inadequate and discriminatory. Calling for strict action against Kuki militant groups under suspension of operations agreement, UNC urged the center and state government to disarm and confine the groups to designated camps or abrogate the agreement if violations continue. Referring to points raised by Thado Inpi Manipur in its May 17 statement, the council claimed that emerging facts pointed towards an intra-group conflict rather than involvement of non-Kuki armed groups in the killing. Wangkai MLA Thangjam Arun Kumar urged public to build cohesive society by fostering culture of humanitarian aid for the poor and needy. Speaking at one-day free health camp at the office building of Citizens Club at Wangkai Kuno, the MLA expressed deep disappointment over escalating inter-community tensions in the state, which persist despite ongoing government efforts to resolve the crisis. He issued an urgent appeal to warring communities holding hostages to release them safely on humanitarian grounds. Highlighting severe hardships that bans and blockades inflict on common citizens, particularly daily wage earners who live hand to mouth, Arun Kumar appealed to all groups concerned to immediately lift all restrictions on the national highways. He also praised the Lions Club for its dedicated humanitarian services, emphasizing that human society must thrive on the ideology of mutual aid and sought public cooperation for their future initiatives.
Humanitarian service organization Lions Club the Lions Club activities medical health health facility people. Lions Club members in the state
Moirang MLA Thongam Shanti today officially inaugurated and handed over the newly constructed Ibudhaw Nongsaba Community Hall to the public. Constructed using funds from the MLA's Local Area Development Fund, the new structure holds deep historical and cultural ties to the ancient Moirang Kangleiron. The inauguration ceremony was attended by the legislator alongside his wife, community leaders and local residents. Speaking at the event, MLA Shanti expressed his gratitude to local womenfolk, praising their active cooperation and dedication in supervising the construction work to completion. He emphasized the vital importance of preserving indigenous heritage, noting that safeguarding culture is essential for identity. The MLA also shared his vision to develop and restore Khori Kaitil, one of the 9 historical markets of Moirang, in an effort to transform the heritage site to a major tourist attraction. It's now time for a short break. We'll be right back.
Manipur hauzik class 12 ki exam result out oikre. Class 12 exam pass out tauraba student singi damakta educate Imphal 2026 na event na messenger. Event sida India amasung International College and University gi representatives unabagi, career clarity gi career coach unabagi, amasung education loan and scholarship details khangdupagi khudongchaba lawbiho. Lakliba May date 20 and 21 Chandramukhi City Center, Bapupara near Job Center da pangthok sagadori. Parents sing na ichagalak minaduna education and future gidamagta chamam nabukok nurse.
Admissions open for the 2026-27 academic session for B.Tech programs in Civil Engineering, Electrical Engineering, Computer Science and Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, and Electronics and Communication Engineering, along with Master of Business Administration MBA. Online applications open from May 11th for both G and non-G candidates. Last date for G applicants is May 25th and for non-G applicants June 1st. The MTU entrance test will be held on June 6th, with first semester classes beginning in July 2026. Apply now at mtuadmission.in. For details, visit MTU official website or contact the admissions office at Takyalpat, Imphal West at 9362204552.
Heritage Convent, excellence is not just a goal, it's a tradition. Heartiest congratulations to our superstars for their outstanding achievement. The superstars of Heritage and SSLCE 2026 are Thamnauzam Bafna Devi, Navidita Yanglin, Khoraizam Asrita Devi, Laksambam Nungsimatung, Susma Hizam, Takhelmim Subasan Singh, Taylor Sapam, Henrita Kangzam, Kumanthem Nina Devi, Mahesh Longzam, Oinam Narotam, Rasika Khulem, Aditya Leshumbam, Alina Hawaibam, Jenica Salam, Lukram Sanayay, Nikita Arambam, Nevidita Larikangbam, Nongmaitem Ronia Devi, Wahengwam Hani Singh, Wangkhamium Nijita, and Yungkhaibam Leon Meitei. Congratulations to all the students, teachers, parents, and our well-wishers. Admissions are now open for Standard 11 Science. Heritage Convent. Admission open for Standard 11 Science for the academic session 2026-27. Students of Heritage Convent securing a CGPA of 9 and above will receive scholarships worth Rs 50,000 to Rs 2 lakhs, along with free admission, tuition fees, practical fees, and notebooks. Heritage students scoring CGPA 7.5 and above will also enjoy attractive friendship benefits according to their grades. For Heritage students scoring below 7.5, admission is available at a flat fee of only Rs 6,000. Students from other schools scoring CGPA 7.5 and above can also avail friendship benefits based on their grades. Secure a top rank in SSE and win Rs 5 lakhs or a brand new car for first, second, and third positions. And that's not all. Students securing 4 to 28 positions will receive a cash award of Rs 2 lakhs each. Admissions are open at School Office Campus 1 Uripok on all working days from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Dream big, achieve bigger, only at Heritage.
Welcome back. Federation of Civil Society Organizations, Sktv'S Manipur, has appealed to all parties to safely release civilians being held hostage after May 13 ambush near Kotlin and Kodzim villages in Gangpokpi district. In a press release, the organization stated that it took strong exception to the hostage-taking incidents, noting that innocent Naga civilians were abducted by alleged Kuki armed groups, while Kuki civilians were also abducted by unknown assailants. Sktv'S demanded that both the state and central governments take immediate measures to safely rescue the hostages and hand them over to their families. It further alleged that failure of large deployment of central security forces to rescue the hostages for more than 5 days could be interpreted as an attempt to destabilize the state. The organization also urged the government to update NRC and identify illegal immigrants in Manipur. Jennifer Khaidam has ended her hunger strike protest against the government's failure to resolve the ongoing crisis following appeals from several civil society organizations concerned about her declining health. However, she warned that she would launch new forms of agitations if the government fails to implement the demands outlined in a memorandum submitted to the Chief Minister today. The formal end of the hunger strike was announced by Uripok Apunbalup UAL General Secretary Samom Dhruva during a press conference at Manipur Press Club, Imphal. Dhruva stated that Jennifer agreed to call off her protest after repeated appeals from the UAL and the Uripok Nupi Apunbalup regarding her deteriorating physical condition.
Jennifer na kasi handoi basi miyam na magi health condition na maram ora kanda mamuda handuan bani adubu magi thamoi dadi nasisu aduma karigumba government na thabak oina pakthorok taba miyam na apam bagi bayok to pataragadi akan mo kongjal ma sanction takani haibasi akoi uribo umulo amadi uribo nupi umulo kal usam naraga Jennifer nang nasi sanction libo kongjal se sigi matakta akoi atopa kongjal ma soidna sanction la lakani haibasi manipur gi mafamda akoi organizari
Manipur singda aina tanjari batiban masi lamdam masi machi machan macha oiba khoi iramdam masi mai hawra bo mai sin mon lamda bahaise lai chi bane jona aina taliba diwan ase karigum thuma matamna apum pirukta batarati masi hawda pada amagi marunda thambiriba IDP Mom, Kagatia, Kungalay, Family, one was a pun, a cut with Janama, something like that.
Veterinary Department Bisnupur, under the aegis of Joint Director Veterinary Bisnupur Sabitri, carried out vaccination drive for foot and mouth disease FMD, rabies and swine fever at Wangu Sandangkhong under Kumbi Assembly constituency today. A team of veterinary department Bisnupur facilitated vaccination for 20 cows, pets and pigs to protect them from foot and mouth diseases, rabies and swine fever respectively. Secretary of Sandangkhong Social Welfare Club, K. Sashikanta, has thanked staff of Bisnupur District Veterinary for the initiative. The Minorities Students Association MSA Manipur will be organizing sit-in against alleged wrongdoing of Waqf Board Manipur on May 20 at Hatta Bazaar from 1 p.m. Minorities Student Association's MSA Manipur has appealed all ulama bodies of Anjuman, Zamiatul Ulama CSO, students and local clubs to take part in the protest. Now moving on to sports. Yachal FC Nambol Naurem will clash with Ka Sanjenbam FC team in the finals of 16th YIGP Trophy 2026 Konthojam, which is being organized by Young Illiterate Guidance Program Club YIGP at Konthojam Maninglaikai on the theme Dreams and Teams Work Together. The final match will be played at 7 p.m. on May 31st. In the final semi-final that was played at Konthojam Maninglaikai last night, Yachal FC Nambol Naurem beat Toke FC Kurkul by 2-1 margin to book a place in the final. And in second semi-final match, Ka Sanjenbam FC thrashed Ngarangbam FC by 5-1 and entered final. Aikoigi umang Yumnam Kuno is all set to host the second state-level 9A side under-14 boys football tournament 2026 at Imphal District's Yumnam Kuno playground from May 31st onwards. A press note issued by the organizer informed that the tournament is being organized under the sponsorship provided by Arambam Luang Khomba and Akoijam Ani and dedicated to their late mother Arambam Ongbi Tamulema. The release stated that the teams can submit their registration till May 27th. Winner and runner-up team will get cash prizes of 30,000 rupees and 20,000 rupees respectively, along with winning trophies. Now, 22 players of All Manipur Kung Fu Brotherhood Union representing Manipur have achieved a spectacular 45-medal haul at the 37th Sub-Junior and Junior Jeet Kunedo Championship. The medals include 27 gold, 13 silver and 5 bronze medals. The championship was held on May 16 and 17 at the Andhivadi Indoor Stadium in Hosur, Tamil Nadu. Now we have the weather report. According to ICR Regional Center, Lamphilpat state's maximum temperature was recorded at 29.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 20 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 86% in the morning and 64% in the evening. We'll have the headlines once again. IPFM advisor Asang Kasar blames state government's failure to deploy adequate security personnel for Myanmar-based terrorist attacks on border villages in Manipur. And Kuki Inpi Manipur alleges diverting charter of demands submitted by Kuki's own people to Manipur government and security forces is an attempt to deny true justice. That's all the news we have for now. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.